Hello, I'm Kevin Porter, and welcome to the very first episode of Yakima Public Access Underground. Tonight, we investigate a bizarre tale, an unbelievable worldwide conspiracy that is unbelievable until now. I heard the tale a few years ago, and to be quite honest, I was very skeptical at the beginning. It was a tale of extraterrestrial, interdimensional, reptilian beings. Now, you're probably just as skeptical as I was back then. But what if there was something to these conspiracies? What if they were true? The reptilian race originated in the Alpha Draconis star system in the Orion Nebula. Now, their evolution was quick, and after billions and billions of years, they have evolved much further than what humans are today. Now, they are able to manipulate space-time and manipulate other dimensions. Then, they created a means to travel beyond their own planet. Then, they came to Earth. Dr. Thompson is an expert on the extraterrestrial conspiracy. He allowed our crew to sit down and get some information from him.
There's ancient folklore related to the reptilian race. It's even in our own Bible. The tale of the seductive snake, the reptile named Satan.
The human race was primitive, living only for surviving. The reptilians came, they bred with primitive humans and made reptilian-human hybrids.
And they created amongst us a hybrid race. Worship these beings as gods. And these hybrids as their kin. They became the leaders of the human race. Bloodline that would lead throughout the centuries.
They've ruled us from the beginning of time, our rulers. They have made our lives a little more than pure slavery.
We are sheep. We're a little more than cattle. We're a little more than peons to them. Our only purpose in this life is to serve the reptilians. The imaginary numerical value of the dollar? Meaningless. That's the tool of their rule, though. You see? They are the upper class. They own the jobs we work at. There are only a handful of corporations left in the world right now. Did you know that? But they own everything. They own the world. They are everywhere. Africa, Asia. You know, the old traditional ways, the old times are gone. You know, the bushman, the farmer, the cattle herder, and poof, the exploited worker has taken their place. This is the future, okay? America, pure class warfare. Democrat versus Republican, those who have money versus those who don't. It pits us against each other and allows them to keep control over the population by keeping themselves discreet. What do we work for? Scraps. Scrap money. They act like our lives mean less than ours. Why? Because they have more money, they have more power. Where do they get that power from? From us. Keep us sheep, keep us powerless. Those who have spoken out against our masters have always had their words turned against them, to use for our master's needs. Like Jesus Christ spoke out against our masters, tried turning us against them, and so they killed him for it, and took his words and used it for their purposes.
They have been our leaders, and we have been their serfs. We are unaware sheep. What does one know? We know what we are told. And who makes what we are told? They do.
They control all the information that is out there in the world, and the goal of the disinformation is to keep their existence a secret, which enables them to keep in power. But why our planet? What is the goal to keep a whole species in slavery?
They are Illuminati, the ones behind the curtains, the ones in the shadows, running everything.
For that answer, we go to an old friend, renowned historian and expert on the reptilian conspiracy, and professor of metaphysics at Evergreen University, Dave Zyke.
The first human encounters with the reptilians the way they are uncloaked, was in 1910, in that cave down there. Some miners were checking out the cave when they came across this weird, strange reptilian race of people, half man, half lizard. They were taken to an underground city of enormous size. They were going to be forced into slavery, but one of them escaped just to tell his tale before he was killed mysteriously a week later. The facility here is long gone, nuked by the alien Greys as part of the ongoing reptilian Grey War.
Now, you said mining operation. What exactly were they doing down there?
Mining gold. They are far more evolved than us, but they're still plagued with an overwhelming obsession for gold. It's why our society still exists, to serve them and to get their gold.
Now, you say Illuminati. What exactly is this?
They are Illuminati. As in the shadow organization that rules our world, the handful of corporations that run everything, the presidents, the royal family, they're a group of extraterrestrial, shape-shifting, half-human, half-reptilian Satanists who live in the underground at the heart of our economic system.
Satanists?
Yes, Satanists. The old religions were based on the reptilians. The ancients worshipped them like gods. Jesus was an extraterrestrial sent here to release us from the reptilian bondage, but he was killed and his teachings were used for their purposes, to enslave the masses with religion. The reptilians still practice the dark arts to this day.
Unbelievable. A race of extraterrestrial shape-shifting reptilian beings on our own planet, harvesting our gold and enslaving our race. But where is the proof that this exists? I asked that to Mr. Zyke. Mr. Zyke has actually put me in touch with a key eyewitness to these beings and their practices. This has led to a strange reptilian conspiracy here in our own town of Yakima.
The Reptilian Illuminati is a dark organization. They used to practice sick and dark, twisted rituals to please their dark and twisted gods. Here at Stonehenge, Druids used to perform the same rituals to please the same gods. They would perform sexual activities with one or more captives. And sometimes, if the gods demanded it, they would perform a bloody sacrifice. And it would be bloody. These stones are in direct alignment with the star systems that they are from, much like the pyramids of Giza and the Mayan and the Aztec temples. These age-old pagan religions were practicing the ancient religion of the reptilians. Masonics and the stonebasons are all that is left of the old religion. Sects of the Illuminati still believe in the old ways. Behind me, at the top of this building, there's actually a Masonic temple where the reptilian Illuminati of Yakima perform their sick and twisted rituals. The owner of this building, Yakima socialite and businessman, Mercy Moyer. Rich businessman Mercy Moyer, whose shady business deals ended up being the downfall of the economic center here in Yakima, nowadays makes his money through the real estate trade. He is also the top Illuminati figure here in Yakima. He is responsible for a sex trade, known to kidnapping thousands of children and putting them into an international sex ring only to be used by the Illuminati. He is the highest priest here in Yakima.
Enter Franz Josef, 27, A lonely, scared, confused young man whose once promising future was destroyed by the Illuminati and by Mercy Moyer.
Now, Franz, I know it took a lot of courage to come here today and tell us your story. To expose these evil bastards and the evil things that they've done. I just want you to know, I appreciate you coming here.
Thanks.
Now tell us what happened.
I was walking home from a party at a friend's house. It was late and I was a little drunk. I was walking down the street and a car pulled up next to me. Two men jumped out in masks. They shoved me into the car, gave me drugs, and I lost track of things. Next thing I know, I'm in a weird room. And when the chanting was done, they formed around us.
It's okay, Franz. Keep going!
The fat man, he grabbed me. Oh God, I can't.
Go on! Tell us your story. Let the world know what these evil bastards have done to you.
I can't.
Franz, please!
I can't. He fisted me. The fat man, he fisted me. Mercy Moyer fisted me. My life, it's ruined.
How did you get away, Franz?
I'm not clear on that one. The fat man, he went to join the feast, and as he did, I started crawling away, and I crawled away, seeing him getting further and further away from me, and the next thing I remember was being in an ambulance.
You were in the hospital for a long time.
Yeah, 4 months.
After hearing Franz's shocking story, I decided to get to the root and investigate Moyer's sex ring. And what better place to start than those who were part of it themselves? I went looking for prostitutes, ones with the bravery of Franz, who will talk and come forward with his evil sex ring. But it turned out that it wasn't such an easy task to partake in.
Ma'am, I need a word with you.
Fuck you, nigga.
I have a question about the Illuminati retaining sex trade that's going on right here in Yakima. Kingpin Mercy Moyer is getting away with murder right as we speak. People need to hear your story, okay?
Fuck you,
The
asshole.
people
I ain't
need
saying
to
a
hear your
goddamn
story.
thing.
They need to hear your story.
Fuck you.
Look, There's millions of women out here right now that are being put through slavery.
Bitch.
You're not gonna talk to us? She's not gonna talk to us.
Now fuck you, thick asshole. Get the fuck out of here.
We finally found one that would talk to us, brave enough to tell her story.
I was at this party, and I was with my boyfriend Ricky at the time, and we were at this rich guy's house, and this rich guy was bad, and everybody said that he wanted to meet me and stuff, so I met him, we all hung out, you know, we were drinking, we were smoking, we were doing whatever, and I think they put something in my drink. I'm pretty sure they put something in my drink because I don't remember much after that. And next thing I knew, I was in this room, and I was in this room with all these men, and the rich guy and my boyfriend Ricky was in there too. And you know, they were all taking their turns fucking me. So I got gang raped. And later on, they introduced me to this pimp named Big H. And Big H got me hooked on heroin. He got me hooked on heroin really fast. And next thing you know, I was out on the streets. And I've been doing this for about 2 years now. And before all of this happened, I was actually going to school to be a veterinarian.
After our interview with Vicky, we tracked down Big H, another rung up the ladder, and further down the rabbit hole.
Mr. H! Mr. H! Mr. H!
Man, who the fuck is you, homie?
My name is Kevin Porter. I'm with the Yakima Public Access
Yeah, you
Underground.
are?
I have a few questions for you.
I don't fucking think so, man. You fucking talking to
What
this
do you
big
know,
H, homie.
what do you
Fuck
know
you up,
about
dog.
the Illuminati sex trade going on, being run by Kingpin Mercy Moyer?
Man, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, man. Who think you are, huh?
I just have a few questions. What do you know about the Illuminati?
I ain't no shit, man. Best keep your mouth shut, homie.
Sir, it
Fuck
doesn't
you wanna
need
get
to come
shanked?
down to this.
You wanna get shanked, huh?
It does not need to
Huh?
come down to this. I
Motherfucker,
just
you
have a
move
few
like
questions.
Someone say something. Motherfucker.
The morning after my confrontation with Big H, I received a very threatening phone call from what I believe to be the Illuminati. Naturally, I recorded the phone conversation with both audio and video, which I'm about to share with you right now.
Hello.
Mr. Porter, we strongly encourage you to cease these inquiries. You are making some very important people upset.
And why should I give a fuck about that?
Because if you don't, there are going to be some very nasty things happening in your life.
Are you threatening my life? Who is this?
Goodbye, Mr. Porter.
What the fuck? Alright, let's cut. I'm done for now. Okay, no more. Cut the fucking camera. With this evidence, I went to my lawyer to try to make a legal case against the reptilian Illuminati.
You can actually get your witnesses to talk, to testify in a court of law. And we have a case. Do take my advice and support it. Not mention one word of this reptilian nonsense, unless you want to be made a mockery of in a court of law.
So I set out to get my witnesses to testify. I got in contact to meet with friends at the park where we met before.
Oh, look, it's Franz. Let's go meet him. Franz! Thank you for coming here today. Franz! Franz! No! Get down! Oh my God! Get down! Get down! Franz, no! Look over there! Franz, no! No!
After the sniper ran out of ammunition, me and my crew made our escape. Poor Franz, a martyr in the battle against our owners, a victim to the evil of our masters. I still needed a witness. I need to get in contact with Vicky.
I tried getting a hold of Vicky, but no answer. So I did the next practical thing and I hit the streets.
Ma'am, I have a question. Where is Vicky at? I desperately need to talk to her.
Vicky, man, don't you read the papers?
I stopped my subscription months ago, so no, I do not read the papers. What happened to Vicky?
Vicky's dead, fool.
What?
Vicky's dead.
What happened?
Shit, I don't know, dude. Cops think Big H might have done it, but that don't seem like his style.
Oh my God! Vicky! No!
Another one killed. And I knew if I didn't do something soon, I would be next.
Alright, we're rolling?
We are back at Dr. Thompson's house. You see, we have found out all the information that we need. We just need Dr. Thompson to testify against these bloody murderers in court. Hopefully he will do this. Dr. Thompson! Dr. Thompson! Dr. Thompson! Look, we need you to testify.
What are you doing here?
We need you to testify. Can I come inside? Can we come inside?
No, stay the fuck. I can't talk to you right now.
Sir, you can put the gun down, Dr. Thompson.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Sir, we know about Mercy Moyer. We know about the sex trade.
Damn it.
Look, Yakima needs your help.
You don't know
Yakima
what you're
needs
into.
your help.
You don't know what you're fucking into. Coming here with a camera. Get the fuck out of here. This is dangerous stuff you're getting into. This is not kid stuff anymore. Get out. Go.
Dr. Thompson obviously does not want to be on camera. We will find out! We will find out, Dr. Thompson! These men will be put in jail!
Dr. Thompson refused to talk to us anymore about the reptilian agenda. They must have gotten to him, and he's taken their threats seriously. So then, why haven't I?
We're here at Dave Zeick's house. Now, we need Dave Zeick in order to pursue the lawsuit against the reptilian race and Mercy Moyer. Oh no. Look, door's open. Mr. Zeick! It's the worst that I feared. Mr. Zeick! Mr. Zeick! Mr. Zeick! Clearly there has been a scuffle here. I mean, Dave Zeick normally does not look like this. Mr. Zeick! Clearly the reptilian race has been here. The Illuminati. Mr. Zeick! Mr. Zeick! Oh. Get in here. Get in here. Mr. Zeick, no! No! You see this? They used this knife. They used this knife to slit his throat, man! No! No! You didn't need him! Get down right now! Get the fuck down! Get down! You don't look like any place else so far! Turn that off! No! No! Freedom of the press! You gotta get him outside! Freedom of the press!
Get him! You gotta get him outside!
No!
Go!
No!
Chief, we got it!
Save
Chief,
yourself! Save yourself!
321 North Avenue, we got it!
After the confusion with the police, we were let go. Now, David Zeick was killed by home invaders that raided his home and murdered him. Vicky was murdered by her pimp, Big H. Now, as for Franz, he was a schizophrenic homosexual who was killed by a jealous lover whom had contracted AIDS from Franz. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is no secret reptilian conspiracy. There is no Illuminati. There are no secret alien races. I apologize for the last. I apologize. We got it wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Please go about your lives on a daily basis like you saw nothing. Don't even bring it up. Eliminate it from your internet search history. It's not there. You're not going to find anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kevin Porter signing off for Yakima Public Access Underground. We'll see you next time.